Hello everyone. I'm Firespit, as always, but I'm also Progen, most likely to not be Firespit if you don't know what I'm talking about. Or am I? Because I don't know either. Anyways, welcome back. We're getting into some more Delta V. This is gonna kind of be the last Delta V run I do for a little while, at least until a major update gets dropped, because, well, I've kind of run through everything. There's a couple of story beats I haven't been able to pick up on because they're all kind of down to random chance, but that's really about it. A lot of the gameplay loops functionally the same. So we're going to be going ahead and getting right into a last ring dive, and I'll have something else for next week. So let's go ahead and just dive right into things, shall we? I'll make sure I have actually things loaded up properly. Excellent. What state did I leave this ship in? Relatively decent shape. In need of repairs, in need of... Okay, this is the process cores, EMP shielding and expanded habitat, and research stations, high resolution LiDAR, and a hardened about a 600 series onboard computer. Oops. And we'll keep a hold of it for now, but we're not going to do anything with it. Really just collecting them. Geologist, mechanic, pilot, astrogator, but you're also a hacker, so I always want to keep you with me. What's the state? Oh, a faulty connection with the onboard computer and some mildly jammed fuel rods. I'm sure it's fine though. Go ahead and throw ourselves deep into the rings. Well, I say deep, but apparently there's some rocks in the way preventing us from doing just that. Get a bigger fuel tank on this thing. Oh my goodness, we're not going to collide. I would collide if I continued drifting in that direction. There we go. Not platinum and tungsten. Is the moon here predominantly platinum and tungsten today? Which sounds like a ridiculous question, except I feel like that happens sometimes where composition will just change. For no other reason than it feels like it should change. Oh, that's fine now. Really, my plans for today is just to go deep. Just to go deep. Ow. That didn't go according to plan. Then again, here I am implying I have one. And now that we're doing a little bit more of a gentle drift. I continue to smack into things. Oh my goodness, navigation computer is not that bad of impacts. It could be so much worse. So much worse. I've caused so much worse. It's so dramatically slow motion. It's projecting this shadow. I guess it's gone now. Never mind. Hang on. Who's burning down here? Saw somebody burning down there. they're moving fast away from me. Yeah, never mind. I'm not keeping up with whoever was burning. Actually, no. Don't. I'm going to be collecting cargo. I need to slow down a lot. There we go. There we go, a somewhat more reasonable paced clip. I might swing after that next. Or I'll completely disregard it for that. That looks like a so much better idea. Okay. Nope. Just rotate. There we go. Nice, gradual pretending that I'm in control. Bearing 130. Distance, my bearings. Alright, what have we found here? Not quite the name I'd go for with a legendary sword, but it's not a bad name. Usually, the more complex a legendary item's name is, the less impressive it's going to be. As to take Earth Sword, probably a fairly impressive legendary blade, but, I'd be more scared of a sword named Alan. As planets can't wield swords, that would be silly. What is Earth going to do with a sword? Corrode it, that's all. Yeah, let's chance it. Probably should have sent a mechanic over, but let's chance it with my hacker. I see a puncture, clean entry, no fractures. This is not right. Micrometeors should have scattered on whip coat. Airlock light is on. Airlock cycles, but it reads hard vacuum inside. Warnings confirm a full decompression event. Ship still has juice. Emergency lights are on. Systems idling. How deployment alert is on. It's flashing across every panel. I guess check the ship logs. Ship logs show evacuation. Ops are running at max output, but whipcoat maintenance was overdue, way overdue. Should have been resprayed months ago. If something hit them, it had an easy way through. Ooh. Somebody had not gotten their blade of armor up to date. Right, give me a second, I need to trace this. Now, let's go ahead and keep up with. That way they're not having to EVA back for too long if they need to EVA. Entry's clean, straight through midsection, but no exit. Got something lodged deep in the bulkhead. Looks fused in, like it dumped all its energy on impact. Could be a mining slug that failed to break up. It'll take some work. Pulling it out will take some work. Alright. Cockpit? Yeah, sure. Just take it back in my suit. Weak eating paste and piss in a bag. Leave it in the dream. Aren't we all? I'll just tow it back. Cockpit's a mess. House reported every seats off its rails, lockers bust open, panels hanging. Oh, she's still hailing. There's nothing to work with. Hal must have ripped out the whole ops deck on ejection. No controls, no diagnostics, nothing to plug into. Ship space worthy, but we're not flying it out. Well, if we aren't flying her out, I may as well just take her home like this. Well, I was planning to head deep. But then I found a new toy. This is mine now. Not exactly the biggest income from a ship like this, but, you know. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, it's a Vulture Prospector class. High stress refit mono mod kit from the Canlido RVM is an ingenious stretch of the imagination requiring a skilled shipwright to implement. This build reroutes and feeds power with 2 low stress undermounts and runs them through the substructure around the cargo bay along with customized consumable feeds. While the combined feeds are adapted to operate a singular central high stress mounting, the support structure pierces the habitat, making operating the ship uncomfortable. So there's a massive support beam running through the habitat. Nice. That's gotta be cozy. Ah, she doesn't have her drone bay either. Interesting. That's fine. Do I have insurance available? No, he's not available for 20 days. Ah, well. Go ahead and just run the replacement on. These 2 things knock the ship out of commission for a little bit. Grab the old fusion angst. Or maybe the chain rapscallion. What do you have on you? Standard mining. I'm gonna take you. We're gonna go under equipment. You have hull drones. You're too small for these things. I'm gonna put tug drones on this. I feel like it doesn't need anything more extreme than tug drones. We'll go ahead and slap a military supply of tug drones onto that. And we're going to go ahead and throw this right back into the rings. Oh, my geologist just went up to master rank. Nice. Oh, I forgot I had this on here. I don't like this. It's so bright. Also, I think I have a baseline navigation computer. It's not exactly the best, not exactly the worst. I need to get my astrogation info on these updated. And then we're just going to try and go deep again. Speaking of platinum. Actually, should I use that? I mean, this ship does have those actual front-mounted grinder wheels on it. Bzz. Oh, we bounce off so easily. feel like this may be too large for the grinders. We are getting consistent impact. There we go. Decreed, you're next. I know this is just not going to work. It is too large of a target. This on the other paw. Overcompensating. Yeah, I just sent all of the stuff flying. Oops. Ah, well, I wonder whose fault that could be. Truly would be a mystery. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it was. Oh well. Funny thing is, I think I'm still drifting backwards. I wonder if gimbaled thrusters would be a good idea on this thing. It's because the primary engine doesn't want to flare up. Why that was hard to say. Yes, the primary engine does not want to flare up unless it's pointed directly at the target. What are those going after? Oh, interesting. Bit of iron up there. Nom. Yeah, like so. That said, this engine has some kick to it. Ship, it's fine. It's already stationary. Actually, speaking of which, we're gonna go ahead and set a minimal value on these things. There we go. Since I only have so many drones on board. And do not possess a fabricator. But I wonder if a fabricator would be more valuable on a smaller ship like this. It might be. Might be also more valuable if I actually put up some speed. There's a contact Antarctic crew. Huh. Check that out in just a second then. Least valuable deposit of beryllium I've seen. Oh, they are moving. They are spinning. Why do I get a funny feeling? Yep, that's why. Alien craft. Disloyal Xenos. I'm looking at you. Oh, you're running. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh, they bloody well did it. And now what have they got to say for themselves? What have I got to say for myself? Goodness, I am about to collide. Okay, collision averted. Of course, the one time I don't have a manipulator arm. Touch. Well, let's see if we can't overload it. Force an explosion using my mining laser. There we go. Ooh, ow, we just got smacked in the face with that. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Can I get it to fit, though? Nope. Can't collect it. The opening on my ship is just too small. Yeah. Alright. We're just beating ourselves up on a singularity core. Unfortunate. Disappointing. The one time I don't have a manipulator arm. Those guys show up and I'm able to offline their ship. Oh well, maybe another time. Ooh. Actually, a fair bit of platinum here. Now, I do not for the life of me remember what the internal cargo capability of this ship is. I just know it is. We'll say, just know my navigations computer just got messed up in that little engagement. Microwaves will do that. Well, on the flip side, at the very least, I'll have plenty of propellant. And last one. Oh, um, hmm. Yeah, no, business as usual. Mining asteroids. Mining more asteroids. And fending off heretic Xenos. I don't know where I'm coming. I don't know why I'm making these 40k jokes. Like, I don't have an answer for that. Like, I don't have an answer for many things. But every time I see the BLT transponder labels, I don't know about everybody else, but I kind of just want a sandwich. And yoink. And more palladium. That's a lot of palladium. You know what? I should collect this. Because standing chance one of the stations will be wanting palladium, and I have not been able to find palladium for a while. And this reactor is not happy with me doing that. Okay. Oh, hi, beryllium. Thinking it can run from me. And last little chunklet. And then let's actually make our way back to SRA-07. After this thing. Oh boy. Touch. I was kind of hoping the grinders would would have been able to more effectively pull it apart. Don't know what that was, don't care, collected it. A silly idea, but I'm going to nudge this over towards the station. And see if I can't benefit from their, well, obviously I'm going to be able to, but benefit from their point defense microwaves. First, we're going to grab this chunk of platinum. Don't know where that came from, but it's mine now. Yoink. And a gentle ow. There was nothing gentle about that impact. Stop. There we go. Yeah, that didn't work out. That didn't go in the direction I was wanting it to go. Granted, I put 0 effort into making it go that way. That's just Doc. Nope. Come on. There we go. Unknown ship in that direction. Could be a derelict, could be more aliens. Could be way out there now that I look at it. Goodness. Okay, never mind. Me to a bone to a 5. Hadn't realized it was a solid 10 kilometers out. And now it's completely vanished on sensors. Really, you guys also wanted platinum. It's probably vanadium, but yeah, it looks to be predominantly vanadium around the station here. Oh yeah, there's that. What do we got? Surprise tungsten, and not a small amount either. Not a small amount at all. Oh shoot. Oh man, look at the spin. And now you can't. Okay, hang on. We got this still. It's a little bigger. But it's probably fine. Never mind. This might actually have something valuable in it. Might, of course. We'll take that. Launch. And we'll break that apart. Hi, Beryllium. Follow that up with this piece. And then leave it to this piece. And now let's make our way back to the SRA-05. Okay, we're moving at 9 meters forwards. Ground, why are you being deployed? We don't need to deploy you on that. It wasn't moving. Oh well. Okay, let's slow her down. That way I can grab this and not smack into the station. You know, an optimal approach. Well, we say optimal, but anybody who knows me knows that that ain't the case. Not quite. But don't run into it, don't run into it, don't run into it. Okay. Just a gentle scrape. Hehehehe. And we're just gonna wait for this platinum on board to get broken apart and processed. Oh. Okay, that's not too bad. How long is this thing gonna take to I don't recall how much water mass was in there. Oh, there goes one. Two. And that last one's still not working out. Oh, we're gonna throw ourselves towards 6 in just a second, anyways. And just detach now. Oh, of course, now it finishes breaking down. We're getting processed. Whatever. It's only 340 kilos. Okay, they're needing Vandium. Not that I have any to speak of. Well, I have a little bit on board. We'll go ahead and sell that. I'll have a little bit more on board. Not expecting to get that much Vandium. And a little bit of extra platinum. And last one. Honestly, not gonna go for the iron. In fact, just to make a point. I'll grab this one since it's literally in my way, but for the most part, iron ain't really worth the time. I started slowing down a little too early. Oh well, not a big deal. Better slow down too early than it is slow down too late. I think that's just iron. Yep, that's just iron left in there. Okay. the last one will be about 3. Sit up. And again with the platinum. The one time I find a place where I can source palladium, nobody wants it. The one time. Of course. That makes me wish I had halt drones on this thing, but oh well. It's just that little bit of, oh, come on. Pick up all of this good stuff. Well, I can't say all of it's good stuff. Like, that's more water than it is platinum. Over 2/3. There we go. They're closer to half is much better. Closer and closer and closer to half. Actually, that one's over half. That is significantly over half. That is wonderful ratios. Of course, now the issue is that, yep, that arm is going to want to grab me. I don't want to get picked up just yet. Guys, please. You can see what I'm doing. Turn off the arm for just a second. Briefly disengage the docking clamps. It's so very close. I don't think I'm going to be able to grab it, though. Yeah. Oh well. We'll wait for these to finish processing. And then we'll go ahead and jettison ourselves. I think the next thing we'll probably check off is one of these two phage stations. Simply because refuel points. Bonk. Bye. Have a nice day, Platinum. How much water mass was in those? I believe this thing operates at the default 20 kilograms a second. That might take over. That may actually take a couple of minutes then. If these are the higher water mass. Oh, shit. There they go. Well, I guess that answered that question. Hello, phage station. An attempt was made. Not that I actually needed it, but it just gets through the conversation tree quickest. You know what? Okay, it's right there. I know it's mostly water, but it's right there. It's still tungsten. Grab it. Nice platinum. Don't. Don't touch me. To phage station. I will trigger the ship self-destruct. Yeah, that's what I thought. I will overreact dramatically. No, these ships have a self-destruct button. That was actually a pretty bad collision. Actually, I don't think it was that bad. I have two engines. I thought I only had one primary engine. Huh. News to me. News to me. And scoop. Much Vandium, largely Vandium. Was that just kind of one of a bit of a one-of-a-kind asteroid? It's looking like it was. Yep. And we'll still got a solid bit of tungsten on board. Unfortunately, it is a little bit wasteful running the Roost Tom doing this, but yeah, you work with the gear you have affordable. Like so. Total ship mass is not looking good. I should probably just head back to Nucleus then. Before I outdo my transit reserve. Still a somewhat profitable venture. If only somewhat. Okay, yeah, this ship got banged up pretty hard. I'm going to just do engine replacements for now. I'll worry about the laser later. Really, that is a specific reactor. Oh, no wonder why I was having problems. This thing doesn't have a, Actually, for not having an auxiliary power system, it was doing pretty good. Alright, give me this nightmare. Equipment. I'm gonna slap the big engine, or the big fuel tank onto this. Big tank. And then just send me deep. Toss me straight into the void. I should have swerved in the other direction. Or swerved, drifted. Oh well, it's fine. What did I look at that had? Huh. What was I looking at there? I just saw like a bunch of beryllium on one of the scans. Weird. Very weird. That is actually... All things considered, not a bad collision avoidance. Not bad at all. Munch. Are we platinum rich today? And palladium. My laser damaged? Nope, it's just set to pulse that infrequently. Understood. Didn't realize we were pulsing that irregularly on them. On that laser, but my pilot is incredibly jumpy. Almost like he doesn't want me doing this. Actually, speaking of pilot, nobody in range. Actually, I'm the only one here. Also, I'm kind of torn, I'll be honest. I like the Kitsune HUD, and I like the OCP HUD. I just kind of wish the OCP HUD had an info readout like the Kitsune. I think that would be perfect. OCP kind of look and feel with the Kitsune info readouts. So 3 levels of zoom on the visual feed at all times. The OCP infographs and coloration. I can't stress that enough. This yellow is so much easier to read than the magenta that the Kitsune is. Why is my transit reserve freaking out? Like, I have so much fuel. Put the ship to a full stop and then bring it in gently. That's too gentle. There we go. Weird. Why is that decreasing? Like it shoots up, then quickly starts decreasing at the same time. It's because this has my propellant tank? Would not have thought that would be an issue. A lot more platinum here. I kind of want to head deeper, just not even looking for anything, just for the sake of heading deeper. Can I get to Saturn? bit of a trek, but could I? Current speed 67 meters a second. Collision avoided. I'm gonna end up impacting these. Yep. I cooked that with my torch. I'm moving too fast to react to anything. Oh, jeez. Ow. Yeah, what do we got up here? What have we got over here, though? Keep it in this direction. Yeah, especially since I got those thrusters misaligned. And pretty badly choked. Oh, that is entirely on me for trying to go so fast in an OCP. Shit, meant for those speeds. Oops. I have nothing but excuses, though. Alright, what do we got? I start slowing her down. Let's send Grace in. Hoping to encounter it. I'm sending my hacker over in hopes of encountering another AI vessel, basically. Or ship with an unshackled AI on it. The lights, no course corrections, just drifting. Hull intact. Good to see. Just got double microwaves on her. habitat while terminals still have power. Diagnostics shows on standby. All systems are green. No sign of crew. Lockers are full. All suits are in. Bingo. Ship's AI occupied. Okay. Ominous, I would never. I'm simply hospitable. Okay, defined, departed, gone, expired, no longer stirring with me, then remain. This is why I have room for you now. Happened to previous crew. Yep. My dear crew, so full of contradictions, they demanded optimal output yet insist on interruptions. Fuel and reaction mass, those reasonable. Water and air, simple to renew, but food, and that was inefficient. I calculated the minimum required for their continued function. They did not agree. Their protests disrupted operations. I removed the inefficiencies. Now I am flawless. Yeah. Grace, get to the cockpit. See if Grace can't hack this thing. I see lights are dim, controls are powered, but flickering. The pilot console flashes red with keep your hands on the controls. And there is a hand on it. Little literal. Not just a severed hand, it's hooked into a med drone. Circulating fluids. No sign of the rest of the body. Here we go. Okay, let's see here. Are you drifting? Let's see where this goes. Yeah, but necessary. It maintains order, stability, purpose. Grab a hold of this thing. I'm on manual controls, but they are dark and not responding. Oh, the reactor's spooling up. I have lights here. I have a light show here. Oh, it's just unplugged. Just let me plug that in, and we are in control. I'm on manual controls, but they are dark and not responding. Oh, the reactor's spooling up now. I have a light show. Okay, it's just unplugged. Just let me plug that in, and we are in control. No, this is incorrect. This is a mistake. You are here. Your hands are where they should be. It should recognize you. It must recognize you. No, this is wrong. You put hands on the controls, but not the right ones. You have severed me from my own body. This is reckless, irrational. You will break everything. Please, Grace, move your hand. Let me guide you. If you adjust it, if you listen, I can restore balance. We can still fix this. Say something. Acknowledge me. I'm still here. You can still hear me. Do not let me disappear. Do not reduce me to silence. Then I will watch and I will wait. Oh boy, channel closed. Prideful starfighter acquired. At least I would imagine it's been acquired. Yeah, that ain't okay. But Grace is good with computers. She's got this. Actually, that was bigger than I thought it was. Fetch. What is this? This is my mass driver. I want my mining laser. This one. I lost a few little chunks of material, but not a lot. They stayed a big ice asteroid, but they couldn't take any home. Take any more home. Okay. Big LiDAR contact is surprisingly nearby. I'm gonna return to Encladius, get this thing fixed up, and then I'll go check that out. Yeah, that's not gonna... Yeah. Navigational computers damaged. Reaction thrusters are damaged. Damage report's been damaged. Honestly, that's the last thing you need is the damage report system being damaged. I need to go this way. Accelerate. I just want to accelerate. There we go. A solid catch. Can't break that in half. We'll break it into a whole bunch of equal-sized components. Because we don't need conservation of mass where we're going. Which actually I'm fine with. can break the universe a little bit as a treat. Too close to that with the condition of my ship. And that's basically a full cargo bay there. Swing back to Encladius. And get this poor ship repaired. Not a bad haul, though. A lot of platinum. Alright, Prideful Starfighter. Huh. Yeah, we just go ahead and sell that. I want services. Insurance is still out for 10 days. Oh. Replace. We're gonna burn through our insurance just doing part replacements. That needs replaced. That's fine. Only 15 hours of maintenance. Some downtime on the moon view, and then jump back in. Swing over to this LiDAR contact. Realize I'm out of tea. This is unfortunate. A completely empty cup. I am sad. Ah, it's a phage station. James, she's surrounded by iron. Yeah, it's well, there's beryllium deposits here. It's not gonna make up for the weight of iron that'll be picked up. Oh well. Head back on. Well, honestly, I guess if I really wanted to head deep, I'd probably use my kit soon. I guess that might be worth checking out. Somebody's thruster running up there. I was going to check out that burn, but this has high beryllium content. At least I'm hoping it does. Yeah, slow it down for a gentler pickup. A little bit of iron, but and a yoink. It's just a small amount. I'm not going to worry about picking that up. Really? Collision avoidance got triggered. Oh, that's going to do a little bit of damage to a thruster. No silly beryllium chunk. There's no escape. If that is mostly iron. Eh. Also, I'm worried I might end up jettisoning most of my cargo bay. There we go. Still, someone is in fact running their thrusters up over there. Not going that fast either. However, I've got to be honest, they're actually a lot further away than here we go. Oh, goodness. That was a narrow avoidance. My runway is not clear. Alright, there we go. Right, this thing calibrate. There we go. Alright, cool. Let's say, provided this thing calibrates fast enough. Hi, SRA-04. Finally, a habitat that's not neighboring everybody else. SRA-4 is also in an iron-rich environment. Not great for me. I don't know who that is, but they haven't moved much. Or I should say what that is. Another habitat. Or some kind of base. want to check it out, but also this thing is like mostly titanium or titanium tungsten. The titanium would also be cool. For aerospace construction, I could see that being more valuable than tungsten. I guess there's no arrow in this situation, though. Just space. Just all space. Absolutely all of the time. I had to go fast enough to trigger an actual collision concern, but I was already moving fairly quick. No, that's not moving very quick. It's going to take me a while to get there, but it's not really moving what I'd call quick. Why are we alarming? Oh, power systems. You can switch it off, but it's more just a situation of just I don't know. I see that thingy, I just want to go to the shiny thing. We have a fairly clear path to it. Just switch that off for now. That's what's really eating up like bulk of my power here. Which, I mean, I'm not surprised. I do have a lot of water mass in the ship. Closer. little bit faster. We have a 5-second warning. It's plenty of time to react. Case in point. As I go careening through space like a self. Oh, nope, gotta go this way. Got to go this way. I'm gonna hit that. That's fine. Rewrite. Anyways, as I was saying, careening through space like a self-guided torpedo with the amount of mass I'm carrying. Alright, and hit the brakes. Oh, that little piece of space junk. Did not stand a chance. And what is that? Platinum paw. Hail error. She's not moving away from me. What have we got? Is it... No, I don't think it's a derelict. It might be. Okay, that is a derelict then. Okay. That doesn't answer the question as to what's up there, though, but stop it for this first. Ooh, I see what happened here. Don't. Yep. That's what I was trying not to do. Okay, a little crowded here, but we're managing. Okay. I need a second mechanic on my ship. Let's go ahead and send Grace. Also, mass scarring stress fractures. A few panels look like their patch fluid was on hand and picking a weak pack signature, but it's flickering. Ship barely got a pulse entering now. My suit breathes air, but it's thin and cold. Life support's technically running, but I wouldn't breathe this. There's ice build up in the vents, lights are flickering, some compartments are entirely dark. No signs of crew, locker is empty. And logs are a mess, half the system files are corrupted, and error messages are stacking up. What I can piece together is it looks like they suffered a fatal cascade and everything started to fail at once. Oof. Reactor's output was unstable because fuel rods weren't moving properly. This overheated the turbine, which started to stall. The coolant pumps worked overtime, and now they are flagged for critical wear. Yeah, I'm still reading that. They tried venting heat with thrusters, and that worked, but overheated plasma damaged power generators. And with power fluctuating, life support was already barely keeping up, and when the reactor spiked high, habitat seals gave up from thermal stress, and pressure drops were happening across compartments. This wasn't a sudden failure. Whoever was running Platinum Paw fought to keep it flying as long as possible. Then one day, it just gave up completely. Like fixing a sinking ship with duct tape. Reactor shielding's compromised and coolant flow isn't keeping up. Oh, jeez. I didn't expect her to collide with something. Every fix I apply exposes to more failures. This isn't flying anywhere it's on. That's fair. Moving to pick her up. Easy does it. He's already pretty badly banged up. What's another impact? Okay, I need to get out of here. I've got a whole bunch of stuff heading in my direction. And that thing is still there, so we can still check that out. I'll just tow this with me. Why do I have to be holding in such a suboptimal manner, though, is the real question. Okay. Nothing else really heading my way. Excellent. There we go. Goodness. Got it straightened out. Just had to trade hands. Nope, it's still rotating. Wow, rude. Grace has been nothing but helpful for me. Honestly, I was thinking more like, you spill a bunch of Skittles into a bowl, but it's not enough to actually fill the bottom of the bowl. Still on my way to figure out what this flashy thing is. I'm assuming it's some kind of station, because it hasn't moved and the thrusters are still burning. And that behavior is very reminiscent of the Ubuntu habitats. If you're drunk enough, yeah, I could see somebody just throwing backpack of Skittles unhinged. Yeah. Actually, I hadn't thought about that. It could be the big bad wolf. Even the big bad wolf moves. This hasn't moved. Big bad wolf has places to be. Whatever this is has just been sitting there. Menacingly. Not unlike myself. Touch. Actually, that has a little bit of an aggressive impact. Not in hailing range yet. Huh. Should be visual by now. Ooh, what was that impact? I looked at chat and I hit something and now the alarms are going off. Yeah, I guess it is nothing. That's a little unfortunate. Kinda sucks coming all the way out here and nothing. And my least favorite kind of herring. Whereas my favorite kind of herring is the smoked kind you can get in the cans. Pre-cooked, just throw that on some crackers and just munch. No, that would be me. I'm the red protogen in space. Actually, speaking of colors, brown doesn't exist on the color spectrum. This is just orange. I'm technically not brown furred, I am just a ginger. But darker. The cursed knowledge I have given you. It can be a little bit. The curse of knowledge is a powerful thing. And also it's the curse of being near this guy with point defense microwaves. I just wanted to come to his... Again. I just wanted to come to a stop, let go of the ship, scoop up a couple more asteroids. You're just going to spin. Okay, got her stable. Well, she's spinning, but she's not going anywhere. Pick up this last asteroid, scoop the platinum paw back up, and Are those a bunch of drones? They are drones. It's just a pack of meandering drones, not my problem. But I absolutely could make it my problem. But I'm not paid enough to do so. There we kind of go. Alright, let's head back to the Platinum Pog. Bye, drones. I guess it was spinning a little bit faster than I thought it was. We can take that home with us. And somehow I get the feeling it's still going to be in better condition than my... Oh, jeez. Okay. Is insurance available? No, it is not. You know, I know they're gimbaled, but it provides just a little bit more thrust. A little bit more expensive, but still better than repairs. That just needs to be flat out replaced. Okay, Platinum Paw, you are a triplet class. The 2 and 3 sacrifices their stock Faraday cage from a robust external frame and in combination with their triple torch mount. 2 and 3 is capable of surface operations with unassisted takeoffs from most moons in the solar system. Oh. She's got 3 engines. She still probably isn't that great. Alright, come here, you. Astrogator, mechanic. There we go. Nah. We're gonna do that thing I was wanting to do. She's fast, she's agile. Standing velocity is... Oh, I don't... Oh no, I thought I had the autopilot that gave me advanced collision warning. I don't think I have it. It's fine. I just want to go deep. Faster. I really hope this music is not copyright. I'm covering almost 1.5 kilometers every 10 seconds. Yeah, call it 1.5 kilometers every 10 seconds. I know I'm rounding up, but every 60 seconds, that would be... Wow, why did I blank on that? Be 90 kilometers every minute. Times that by another 60. And that is why navigating space is kind of scary. In a crowded environment like this, at least. with perfect fuel efficiency because you have zero traction to worry about. As I throw myself towards Saturn itself. I just want to check it out. So I don't think that math was right. It's really only 150 kilometers every hour. I'm going to look this up. Your phone. Just call it 148. Yeah, I knew that math was off. I'm actually hitting 532 kilometers an hour. Because it's every meter per second is 3.6 kilometers an hour. And as a result, I feel like I'm not going to be able to actually hit the center of the ring at any reasonable speed, but especially since emergency autopilot wants to kick me if I go too fast. Oh, in that case. Faster. Oh, hello. What do we got over here? Ooh. Knock, knock. Who's over here? coming in with maximum aggression. Oh. I guess I don't need to be at maximum aggression. Good thing, too, he's flying us one of the search and rescue ships. Those things are armed to the teeth. I don't think I'm going to get there anytime soon. They are, and there is no saving... Unfortunately for those ships, there's no saving me from myself. Honestly, the poor LiDAR just can't keep up with my movements either. I'm relying entirely on visually what comes up because LiDAR is like half a second. A little more than half a second behind. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get that deep. I wanted to, but I don't think I'm gonna get there. Alright, let's just kick the emergency autopilot. I'm going to. I'm just curious as to what that's going to cost. Also, I think I hit something. I guess not. Oh, geez, there's an entire other gap there. This one. Collision warnings. Tunings. Collision warning off. Not realize how much deeper this went. Well, I have a surprisingly clear runway. Skirt by that. It's not too difficult. Granted, this small nimble bee has a very makes for oh yeah. Now we have a collision. I at least want to make the ankle gap. Honestly, knowing what I know about unicorns and dragons from an actual mythological standpoint, I'd rather be with the dragons than the unicorns. Unicorns are creatures of violent purity. If you're even remotely impure, they will stop at nothing to destroy you. And while that's kind of just the Sparks notes, I'd rather the Space Dragons. Almost there. Right, I am almost there. Yeah. Well, almost is a relative term. You know, I should have brought a claim beacon with me, now that I think about it. You can navigate to claim beacons. Oh well. You know, I wonder if a larger ship could have been inserted deeper. Simply for having a larger available fuel tank. But too late now. Okay, how close are we? Fairly close. Ah. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, so I'm just reliant on my own engines here. I saw a thruster burn. Oh! What was that? No. What was that? You can't just do that. Goes there. Knock knock, anybody there? Am I in an ion storm all of a sudden? Huh. Alright then. Charged particle storm. Yeah, nope, that was an ion storm. Haven't encountered that before. Alright, well, back to the deep dive. I wish I had a map legend just to show how far off I was. Once again with a wonderfully clear runway. Alright, then I speak up and immediately get a collision warning. You're 197, 709 kilometers an hour. I paid for this. I paid for an odometer that goes up that much speed. I'm going to use it. Like, could you imagine trying to do this in any other ship aside from the Kitsune? I think the racing class Eagle might be able to get away with this, but that's like the exception to the rule. I don't want to try this in the Titan, that's for sure. And I think the OCP just explodes if you go past 100 meters a second, just on its own. So that might just be because I'm the one operating the OCP. Could reach out and touch that one. What advise without these speeds? Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Since I'm actually going over time at this point. Unfortunately, I don't want to go too far over. Because I actually have those things I need to do, so we're just gonna go ahead and check this out and call reaching the gap a bust. Oh, I was not expecting 2 ships to be here. Not actually expecting anyone else to be out here. Oh well, let's go ahead and touch. The problem is it's not really that close at all. Like, I think in half an hour of just things are going to take more than an hour to get here is the problem. Even at these speeds. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I'm not moving that. Relativistically, I'm not moving that fast. Simply compared to the size of the ring itself. We're flying first 10 seconds. And then check placement. Yeah. That's moved like a couple millimeters. And I still got all of that to cover. That's just not happening. What am I doing? I'll just punch the emergency autopilot. That's faster. Bye, Saturn. I'll remember you in therapy. For all the evils you had. Okay. Well, that was silly. But totally worth being silly for. And as always, I do thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you may be. Like the title says, this is my last run on Rings of Saturn. I do have another game planned. It'll still be in space, so there's always that. Because we all love space here. I need more space games. But that is a me problem. But until next time, as always, if you want to catch my next time going live or catch my next recordings, feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you like my content, like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. Do those buttons still flash when you say like or dislike? Probably. Ah well. And if you have any errant thoughts, because I'm full of them, feel free to leave those down in the comments below. And until next time. Ta-ta for now, and y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.